Hi there. Today it's about decorating using kids' paints, watercolors, and distress oxide, Easter kind of colors. This journal that is for JJ Madness, Junk Journal Madness, with I Totally Love It. I've started decorating it. And there's parameters for this journal that she's given, and that it has to have 6 kinds of elements and 11 makes. So as you can see, this is a journal that is an accordion. It has 2 sides, and I've started decorating it. But today I need to add more because my purpose is to finish this journal. I have 2 other journals that are on the go, and I'm happy to report that they are finished. It's this one that needs the most work still, and the other 2, I'll show you at the end, the other 2. So, as I mentioned, we're going to use watercolor, kids watercolor, and we're going to use distress oxide inks. I have some die cuts already done. This one is still stuck in here. This is chalk. Here's the outline of the chalk one that I did. It has to be sprayed to keep the chalk from smudging off, so that had to happen before. But I have some images here that need still some color on them. The plan is to, okay, this is the distress ink with a stencil, but I use die cuts to cut the images out. The plan is to decorate these with watercolor and distress ink, the ones that have no color on them. And then I'm going to cut out a bunch of grass from something we're going to paint right now. Grass meaning like things to hide the eggs and the bunnies in. And I'm going to use my Cricut, which is that direction on a shelf, to cut that out. But first I want to paint the paper green. Surprise, green. Today, this is going to dry, and you can see, literally, I'm just spreading color, the different greens, onto the page. When I'm really tired at night and I know that I want to go to sleep but can't, I'll come in the craft room and I'll pull out the watercolors and do exactly what I'm doing now, so that I have some backgrounds. And you see how easy it is. Now my printer, yes, I've said printer again, not completely happy with the printer. So even though there are beautiful backgrounds in so many digital options, the coloring isn't always to my preference. So I like to just fool around with watercolor. You can get the hue that you like, meaning if you have a grouping of options, whatever colors work with your digitals or your scrapbook paper, you can create your own background this easily. And once this is dry, I'll cut it out on the Cricut. All right, so ideally I would have put the grass down first, but obviously it's not done yet. This is a napkin I attached. This is a fun make with Susan at I Totally Make It. I Totally Love It. She is a lovely lady, so easy to listen to. I like the cadence of her voice and the volume and the listenability. I have a bunch of little bunnies that I've cut out, as you can see. Aren't they sweet? And I want to put them all over the journal. Let's make this one blue. All right. This is how I keep my, oh dear, how I keep my pads for the ink. So this one here is the one I've been using mostly, which is Uncharted Mariner, and it's an oxide. We want to find the speckled egg oxide. There it is. And use what you have, right? This is actually a watercolor pad that I used all the pages, and I've used these little sticky, I guess they're Velcro, yeah, or something similar. And that way I keep my pads organized, my ink pads. So let's put this little bunny on top of the pocket. It almost matches, doesn't it? This is actually tea dye with Easter egg dye. Green, obviously. Now, my idea is to hide or put Easter eggs into the places. I'm sorry. I knocked you. Sorry. I was moving my chair and it banged the table leg. A little bit extra here. And you can see this is oxide also. Let's tuck this in the pocket and we have an Easter egg. Put something on here. I have all these things to add. Let's do the chalk one. It's so bright, and I don't know whether you can see, it has I put it through an embossing folder. This time, let's take a bunny and tuck the bunny in there. So I'm going to make this into a pocket here, and I'll put some grass from our, it's still very wet. I'm going to have to use my heat gun to dry it. But this is going to become a pocket, so we'll do just a little bit because I want the hoppy bunny coming out of it. There we go. We've got the bunny hopping out, and I'll put grass here. One more, and then I'll pause the video, dry my grass, cut it out, and show you. See, there's another die cut. Oh, this is another video I did. You could get these little paper dolls yourself. I have a PDF available for free. Okay. Let's find, okay, here's an egg. Isn't that cute? Do I have any that I've already cut out? Yeah, I have this one. Shall we do this as a, with the bunny coming out again? Sure, let's do that. Do this one too while we're at it. The mat is slightly sticky, so that's why the small things stick to it so well. And you can use water to wipe off the ink, which I think is brilliant. Brilliant. How are you doing? I want to welcome back all those that are joining me, and welcome, very much welcome to new subscribers. Happy to have you here. I finished a video on different ways to use parchment baking paper. And I have a few more to add. On Tuesday, I'll be doing a video showing you all of the finished journals. Tuesday, the end of March 30th. I make videos twice a week, or at least I release them twice a week. And this Tuesday will be the end of March, and I'm doing 4 journals. 3 of them are completed. The 4th is a daily make with Raven vintage Raven. So I can't finish it till she's done with the series. But yeah, let's put this little one down here. The other 3 are, including this one, will be done on Tuesday. And I'm going to do a flip through of all 3. And I'll show you the 4th that I'm all caught up for that too. Doing so many journals in such a short time has really been a stretch, a good stretch, meaning it's been positive for in many ways. So I'm going to share some of the insights of what happens when you do a lot in a short period of time. The word with is my word for 2026. Doing things with people, including you. Instead of doing goals or setting, what do you call it when you decide to do things? I use one word, and this year it's with. Last year it was steady, and I was, at least in many areas of my life, I steadily made 2 videos, 1 or 2 a week. That was good. So my word is like an intention. All right, I'll see you back very soon with grass. So the Cricut worked, not completely successfully. See these here? They were kind of torn out. The best ones worked. The ones that worked the best were the more simple cuts. So just something to know. If you have a Cricut, and not everybody does. What if you don't have a Cricut? And what if you don't have dies to make grass if you want to make grass? Well, you can draw your own grass, or you can just take a piece of your painted paper and start cutting. And you can make it look as realistic or as simple as what you want. Take your time to do it. I would take my time. But you don't need a die cut. You don't need a Cricut machine. You can do your own. So put some stickers on things. I have these sets of stickers. Thanks, Marina. And this is perfect for the Easter journal. So a tag I made a while ago. I put one of the Easter bunnies on and sticker, and now it can go into the pocket. This is a digital by Amy at Crafty Cat, an Easter, and of course the little bit of grass cut out. So let's do something else together. To add something on already. here, let's do the one that, where is the glue? There's the glue. Yeah. So I am going to be working on the weekend to complete this Easter journal that is for Junk Journal Madness with Susan at I Totally Love It. And the other two are complete. So it's just finishing up March. Put an extra one there or not? No. I have, oh, you see all the bits and pieces to add. I have this, which is a tag I made a while ago. This is the same digital as this, and it can be tucked there. And let's put the little bunny lace on there. These pages are sturdy enough that they can not show the glue on the other side. If you have a very, very fine paper, sometimes the glue will show up on this side, but not this one. Now I'm thinking of putting a sticker there, across there. How about this one? Trust in him. Oop, pulled two off. Up here. All right. We have a little bit of grass that watched me cut out. You can do a better job than I just did. Some eggs that are tucked in behind the grass. Lace. A digital from 2 years ago. No, last year. I can't remember. Anyhow, I'm going to carry on doing this. This is from Amy at Crafty Cat. One of her prompts for her 50 stack challenge was puzzle. So there's puzzle pieces on there. And it'll keep going. You're going to see this completed on Tuesday's video, along with the other two journals. It's all done. This is my parchment paper journal. And this is my envelope journal. Envelopes and envelopes. The inside is done. Finish the cover and finish this one. This cover is mostly complete. I might add a bunny or some grass or something on the front here. Oh, I do. So I have a bunny. These are toothpicks that one of my in-person crafting friends gave me. This here is a pot holder that my mother had all the years that I was growing up. There's a set of two, and her aunt made them, so my great aunt. And some of this grass stuff. I might add some to the inside just to bring it out. So the cover is mostly done. I might add a few things just for interest. This actually would make a good place for a tag. See, like so. So, yeah. I'll be working hard this weekend, and you'll see them on Tuesday. I'm Lori at Positive Thanks Living, and I welcome you. I'm so happy you're here, and we'll see you again. Take care. Happy crafting.